sorry. Henry. I'm the fucking key man. I don't need a name tag.
First of all, the best thing about being key man is that if you give $100, George likes it. The second thing is George has just bought a beautiful place up in Vermont. Please let him keep his job. The mortgage is a little tight.
Yeah.
Third of all, where's Bill?
Right here.
Bill, thank you. I mean, it's just, we really don't deserve it. I mean, thank you anyway.
Pleasure.
The question I had, and then I'll shut up. When we had senior cut day, and where's Liggett? Because that was a bad day.
It's part of my remarks.
That was a bad day for him. Was that at your house?
That was at my parents' house. Yes.
Let me tell you something. That was a great senior cut day, and we all enjoyed it. And Mr. McBride told me to tell you that he really enjoyed it. but this is even better. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have what Bill has, but the truth is, I did order one.
Yeah, he's got a lot more hair.
With yours. I did move to Manayunk, and apparently the package got delivered and stolen off my porch. So there's somebody with 2 Haverford Blue Blazers. I don't know how we got them to reproduce yours, but they didn't get
Don't
mine.
worry that we
Anyway, I need the notes. I got to be succinct. I want to thank my reunion committee, which is supposedly like half of you, but I'm not sure who really did anything. I get paid to do this, so. But thank you to the 18 people that said, yeah, I'll be on your committee. If everybody is here that said they'd be here, we have 57 classmates, 57. And I keep track of this. I do this for a job. No class has ever done better than our class, which was 43 unofficially at the 25th here, the 30th at Reed, Blinn, or my house, I guess, and the 35th at Reed's. So even if we have 8 no-shows, we break 50. I stay employed. You guys and gals are great.
Pledge the numbers, Woody. It's whatever we want it to be.
You're loyal, you're talented, but most importantly to me, you're humorous, you're fun. I mean, I laugh every day at work, and then every time I see one of your faces, a story pops into my mind, and we won't discuss or elaborate. But we're a funny gang. And for those of you that did not spend senior year in Wilson Hall with us, and for the ladies, I use one of you as a prop. J. Pittick-Kelly, Dr. J. Pittick-Kelly. Take you back to the fall of 1974, and we're in the big room, and we're giving our class officer election speeches, and the usual suspects were rambling on. And Pittick-Kelly, who'd never run for class office, gets up. He says, look, it's really simple. I need to get into college. I don't have a lot going on. 2 kegs, my house, Friday night. Mr. McBride's head hit the table because he was a landslide winner.
But he delivered.
And importantly, he delivered, and many of you were there. I know Jay Bennett probably does not remember that.
He had a virus. He had a bad virus.
Said he had the flu Saturday. I don't understand. But Jay Pittick-Kelly, 3-sport athlete. He once told me, roommate in New York, I need to get my PhD, so you can call me Dr. J. And he is. And he's now tenured. They can't fucking fire me. Jay Pittick-Kelly, I love him. He embodies our whole class. And it's totally appropriate, Jay. Our class president, you always will be. Keep giving. So, my theme. I have a theme. I could go on, and I won't. But the theme is tradition and legacy. And Haverford School, founded in 1884, 131 years, Henry. We have a deep tradition, legacy. We're proud of it. You all should be proud of it. Some fun facts. There's a picture inside of the lifers, the people that survived kindergarten through 12. There were 14 of us, and supposedly 11 of you are here. and I do include Mr. Staples. Where are you?
Right in front of you.
Mr. Staples.
Howard High School. High School.
Ted was ahead of the curve. He had a semester abroad. So he's a 12.5-year lifer. But Staples.
It was a gap year.
We love you, Ted. You're one of us, always, and you're in the photo.
13 years.
But more importantly, and I'm thrilled and sort of shocked, but it's the non-grads, of which there are supposedly 12 of you. So raise your hand if you actually did not graduate. From the Alumni Development Office's perspective, if you spent and completed 1 year at the Haverford School and left in good standing, and it might eliminate, I can think of a couple of you, we consider you alums forever, and we will solicit you. And I actually, a little bit of an ad lib here, but I'm looking and talking to you, and I'm thinking of Jeffrey Dingle and Billy Mack. Who? A couple of Cornell grads. I've got my friend Mal Coche Blanco, which in Raphael Lacerna's class meant bad white car, which is his way of saying David Whitford's surname. But David Whitford, first guy I ever got high with. True story. I made your brother because of that.
But you don't go any further.
Didn't inhale? No, so Brown University, I don't know if Baird Standish has made it here.
Yeah, he's here.
Fantastic. Baird Standish, Yale grad, and Neil Abrams. I mean, my God, Neil Abrams ends up at Penn and graduates. I really ought to be thanking you Ivy League grads, or I never would have made it into second quintile. So, thank you for being here. Segue into the dictionary. Why the dictionary? Well, the truth is, I never won any academic prizes at Haverford. Jeff Morgan, I think, took most of them. Sorry, Hank. But I did win
He's still not coming, Woody.
I won one prize. I won a special prize, and I kept this. Awarded to that third, fourth, or fifth former who basically did what he was told by McBride or Parker. But still, the name of this is the William G. Warden II Memorial Prize.
Who knew?
Who knew? And even more interesting, at least to me, is Mike Purcell here yet?
Yeah, right here.
Mike Purcell's son won this same prize in 2011. And was cum laude like you, and I wasn't.
George, some of us had to trace the dictionary for Mr. O'Brien.
Along the theme of legacy tradition.
Did Mr. Landis give you a prize?
That's a Jeff Shaw saved my story. Anyway, little fun fact.
Defer to Counselor Ford on
19 of us. I just did this research. 19 of us have fathers that attended and or graduated from Haverford. That surprised me. 10 of us have chose to send our boys to Haverford. A couple have yet to graduate. We hope they do. McNamara, Gavula, I think. But the rest of us have graduated Haverford boys. So I stand here. I'm proud. Obviously, I work there. I love Haverford. I'm a member of a third-generation family. My father was class of 39, friends with Mr. Sellers, class of 38, and I know he was not so sure he was friends with Mr. Ziesing, but he respected Mr. Ziesing, class of 40. My dad was pretty nerdy, but he said the only one who was smarter than him in science was Mr. Ziesing. Always said that. Where's Ziesing here? So, but our class really is special, and for all of the reasons you've heard, but from the Haverford School perspective, so third generation, there are a few, but we can count on one hand. We have 5 four-generation families, and 3 of them are represented by class of 75. Wow. So I will single out Mr. Shaw, grandfather, father, and currently 2 nephews at Haverford. nice kids and robot superstars. These guys are going anywhere they want. And is Mr. Liggett, has he shown up? Darn. Senior cut day, we won't go there. So Liggett has a nephew, J.T. Liggett IV, class of '98, his brother Tim's son, 4 direct J.T. Liggetts, 4 Haverford School grads. And then there's one other family who obviously has 4, but the only, I'm telling you, the only Haverford School family that can claim 5 generations. And guess who that is? Right here.
Our host.
They graduated. I'm telling you, I did my homework on this. William Gray Warden V graduated last year and is at Bucknell. And if he was here, I'd have him up here and embarrass him, but he told me he's not. So, this has been a roundabout way of thanking the wardens, and you, class, are so generous that I went out and commissioned a parent who was pretty clever and creative, and I had this concept, and she created a print, which I'll present to the wardens, and hopefully they like it, and if they don't, I'll take it. But it represents the Warden Haverford family tree, and there are 13 or 14 wardens, and we're talking 18, no, Lee, we got 1890, 1891, there are 3 of them in the 1890s, and then direct, Clarence, and sadly we did lose Bill's father a month ago, and we loved Mr. Warden, who permitted that special day senior year, and I think he was a board member. That's true. Amazing. And then obviously Bill, brothers, and son Gray, and we had it, I think the proper word we learned in art history is juxtaposed with significant Haverford School dates, such as when we hired our 9 headmasters. But personal to us, and in particular for Bill and me, of course, the infamous 1974 undefeated soccer team. And then in 1975, many of you attended and probably don't remember Senior Cut Day. Anyway, it's a little big, but I wanted to be able to see you in there, Bill.
This is beautiful. Thanks.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Ah, it's good. Good. Thank you. It's your party.
Thank you, George.
George, good job.
Great job.
Good.
GCW. GCW.
So much for that beer. Yeah.